Remember that the coffee of the many outweighs the needs of the flu. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Lord's Guard. I am General Toot, and if you need to look for us, you can find us under the code DFAE, DFAE. Have you ever shoved a 1-inch replica of the Statue of Liberty up your left nostril simply to find something slightly less painful than the arena on Raid Shadow Legends? Or is that just me? Anyways, let's kick this off the way I always do by looking through. We have no applications. We have no invitations, but we have 30 out of 30. So let's see if there's anybody that thinks they're too good to log in every day. Boy, if only we had like a ton of people all logging in all at the same time. Yeah. So most people do log in at least once a day. Many will log in twice a day. I mean, Lucifer's Lux, 20 hours. That's actually not very common in our clan. We usually have people that are 3 hours, 2 hours. I know Black Snow Wolf. I'm pretty sure Black Snow Wolf logs in more. Usually logs in like at least twice a day. So 14 hours is quite, almost 15 hours is quite big for him. Blood Punisher, 17 minutes. Yeah, most people are logging in quite often. John O has only got 7.5 hours since the last login. But we saw this one yesterday, Satchers, 3 days and 8 hours. That's just a little long. So I'm sorry, Satchers, but you gotta go. If you want to reapply to be in the Lord's Guard, feel free. No hard feelings, but we need people who can play every day. So I'm booting you out, but it's nothing personal. If you can reapply and if you can get back in, feel free. No hard feelings. But I do got to boot you because you haven't been logging in every day. So as of right now, we have a spot open. So work fast. If you got a friend that you want to invite into the clan, do it quick, because this number right here, this 29, it is going to hit 30 real quick. And I will check in towards the end of this stream to see if it's already been filled, because sometimes it takes seconds. Sometimes it takes minutes. There is a rare occasion where it might take the entire day or several hours for that 29 to turn back to 30. But we don't really recruit anymore. As we keep getting higher and higher, pretty soon we're going to be in the top 1,000. And once that happens, I'm going to start getting real brutal about people attacking the clan boss, the Demon Lord, using their clan keys and clocking in every day. So if you go 24 hours without clocking in, I better remember seeing you attacking the heck out of that clan boss. So I understand stuff happens, but you're holding people back. So one of the things that I wanted to discuss was I noticed that there are certain players we can go into the clan boss, and look at some of the players, and you see, I'm level 60 with one clan key. I did 8 million in damage. Vapor Rub, level 52, did almost 2 million in damage with one clan key. That's all great. But then, we get down here and some of these have, level 29, level 32, and they're just not doing a lot of damage. We go into normal and we go into the, Bilbo is level 45. How is Bilbo level 45 and just not doing that much damage? So we got to work on, I can see Ojon O is improving quite a bit. Of course, he's got 3 clan keys to get that 2 million in damage. That's not good, John. We gotta help John, and I'm not chastising or anything, or any of these people. What I feel like as the head of the clan, I need to try and find out how can I help you to become more powerful. That falls on me. I need to do better to train you and to teach you and to help you become more powerful, because as a member of the clan, I'm supposed to be the leader, and so that falls on me to help you improve. So there are things that you can do. Now I know that Katana is he's talking about encouraging people to use one type of artifact with your champions. There's only so many artifacts you can get, and some of the artifacts are harder to come across. So I a lot of times just use these recommended artifacts, and as long as you go in and you basically rank them all up, but you can see each one has a this one right here, offense, basically the offense set, followed with the chest plate and the boots are in critical rate. This is the one I end up having as most common, so it's become a bit of a challenge to try and get those. So most of the champions I have, that's what they take. But and you'll see that, okay, this one has offense, accuracy, and critical rate. So, but these are all legendary. I'm getting I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendary characters. I'm sure I'm going to get more legendary characters. One thing I would recommend doing, and some of you may disagree on this, but if you go into my artifact storage, you will see, and I got 124 out of 700. I could store a heck of a lot more in here, but this can quickly get out of hand. It can quickly become very disorganized. So what I recommend, and I may start doing this, but because I do have so much room here, but I keep every single piece of legendary artifact that I possibly can. And then every day, with the daily goals, if you go and you follow the daily goals, you have to up an artifact like a few times anyways. So you might as well just, hey, which ones are most needed. So I go through and I upgrade all those artifacts. Now, as you see, Angar does not have the proper weapon. He has from the Toxic set, and he's supposed to have from the Retaliation set. He's got, some, not all of them are there, but whatever I've got though, I have all the way ranked up to 16. Now these down here, these are really hard to get. You got your ring, and I've never come across any way to get legendary rings, or what are they? The rings, the amulet, or the banner. I've never had the ring, the amulet, or the banner in anything higher than epic. So if you go in to your artifact storage, and I would just collect and keep everything, because you got tons of room there. But I would keep everything that is legendary and epic, and just everything. Just keep it, store it, no matter what set it is, and sell your common and uncommon. There's I don't care how high you rank or how low you rank, there's no reason for you to hold on to those common and uncommon artifacts. It's just, you should very quickly get your champions to the point where those common and uncommon champions are going to be food anyways. So there's no reason to keep them. And there's no reason to keep the artifacts that go with them. So just start hoarding like crazy, because you can get, like I said, up to 700. Maybe even your rares, maybe even your rare artifacts. But there's no reason to hoard anything lower than rare. But that way, when you get somebody that's, we got, I've got, Whisper here. Whisper is a really good epic champion. I want to make sure she has, full, the best artifacts possible, so that she can kick butt for me. But, I've got Sylar, another epic. My Shaman is an epic. So I want to make sure, and I've bumped them up to level 60, but I want to make sure that they have the best artifacts possible. So I really need to work on collecting more of the epic artifacts and get those ranked up as well. But just kind of, certain, like, off, figure out which ones you end up with the most, the ones you need the most, and just make sure you have a little arsenal of those ready to go. The other thing you can do is, as you go into upgrade, so you can upgrade, and right here you can see this is already max level, but you also have enchant. Now, oh, weird. I didn't know this was, I have glyphs there. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so go into here and you go into upgrade and you go into enchant. You see his weapon is these are all darkened, so I can't do those ones. You go in and you just you go in and you check to make sure that if you have any glyphs that you can use on them. And it's just a real quick check every once in a while. Oh, hey, look at this. See this one? I can enchant it a little bit. And so enchanting them, as well as once they're upgraded all the way to level 16, you don't have, some think that that's the most you can do for these artifacts. No, you can actually enchant them and with the glyphs. And I will show in just a second, once we're done here, I will show you how to get those glyphs and how to get the ability to enchant them, as I just did here. So the way you do that is you go into battle and you go into faction wars. And see, I got 46 minutes left on this. Now, there's a reason I didn't do this, and you'll see in a second. But you will see that, as you see right here down the line, these are the glyphs that you can win in these battles. And you get those glyphs, they help you enchant your artifacts. It helps you build up your champions. Now, I have not done this one because I have some pretty sad, pathetic little champions right here. They are not going to do well. I doubt very seriously if I'm going to end up with anything out of this. I'm probably just going to get my butt kicked here. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to go through it anyways. And see, it's giving me a warning. You haven't chosen a champion with aura skill. Aura skills greatly increase the effectiveness of all allied champions in battle. Yeah, which basically saying, yeah, dude, you're totally going to get your butt kicked. And I know this. I know this going in, and it's okay. And that's the thing, is like with the faction wars, you got to take a look at, hey, do I have any of my good champions in this? And a lot of times you won't. Most of the time you won't. But a few times a week, if you check it every day, you will find, oh, hey, a new person. I think we just got that one spot filled. So welcome, Obsessed 513. But attack the clan boss, Obsessed. And I want to know, are you named after the band Obsessed? Because if you are, heck yeah, Scott Wino rules. So yep, see, there we go. I got defeated. So, but if you have, sometimes you'll go through and you'll check that, and you'll see that you have, like, CFI, they're grayed out. I can't use them for this one, but there's my 60, a 60, a 60, 60, 60, 60. So I can have, if I have like three of these, there's one of these where I end up with three of these, and I kick major butt, and that's where I get my glyphs from. So make sure you have upgraded your make sure you have upgraded all of your champions as much as possible. Of course, one of the ways you can rank get XP is through the sparring pit. You can also just put them in any battle, like basically get a bunch of your just most badass champions you got, and then one of the spots in the campaign, dungeons, faction wars, arena, clan boss, whatever, one of those spots, you just make it be that character that just is going to get their butt kicked, but needs that XP. That's the best way to get XP is basically just put them in battle. It's the most efficient way. It is the quickest way to get those characters ranked up. So yeah, and of course you can also go in and always buy. Now see, these are rare and uncommon, but we don't care. We just don't care. These artifacts are completely worthless. And never buy a champion that's two stars. Never. I mean, you're never going to see anybody that's worth whatever price they got here. Because mainly what the market is good for when buying champions, the market is good for buying food. Death Knight, Sister Militant, Death Hound, notice they're 10 grand, 6 grand, 8 grand of silver. That's nothing. We buy them because that's just it's the grocery store. It's the market. We're buying food. So they will be sacrificed for the worthless peasants that they are. And in some civilizations, you just need to throw certain community members into the volcano so that the gods are happy, and that's what we do here. And we thank them for their sacrifice. But so that's two things you can do. Now I know that there are also you also want to make sure. Oops, that's not what I wanted to go into. You also want to make sure that yeah, I go through and I use the recommended artifacts. I know that Katana was mentioning, I think it was speed, and there was one other that he was mentioning that you can, or no, it was light. Yeah, I think it was Lifesteal. Lifesteal is one that he highly recommends. So, so if you see Lifesteal or speed, actually, I think it was Salt of the Salty Guild, another YouTuber that was talking about speed. Yeah, so a lot of us, some of us are good at math, some of us are not. There's some people that really dig into the math of this game, and those people probably do really well, better than I do. So you can tell, like, okay, for this character and for what I want this character to do, maybe this set works better than this other set. But I'm one of those. I'm kind of lazy, so I let other people do the thinking for me. So, and right now I don't really have a lot of characters I put in that often, other than my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legendaries. And right now I've got the shaman in a lot of things just because I'm trying to win her scrolls. But that's kind of what you do. You got to make sure you get them. Make sure they have artifacts. Make sure you've upgraded those artifacts to level 16. Make sure that you have glyphs and that you've enchanted those weapons as high as you can. And as long as they have some pretty good artifacts, as long as you go by either the artifacts that Katana recommends, the Lifesteal, the speed, or just be lazy like I do and just go for the recommended, you're going to be okay. Now, here's the bad thing. Here's the bad thing. These go buttons, they don't work. They just don't work. There is no way that you will get the legendary retaliation weapon from anything that it recommends. Trust me, I've tried. Um, maybe, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Press the wrong button, darn it. Now it's going to take me a little bit of work to get back. There we go. Um, so let's get back there here. Okay, so we go into here and maybe in the maybe the nightmare has it, but last time I tried this, the highest in the campaign that I can go for is the brutal for Godfrey's Crossing, and I think I got uncommon. I didn't even get epic. I didn't even get rare. It was like uncommon or something, which was just pathetic. It was like, okay, well, there's something to sell. Still don't have my legendary retaliation weapon. Ice Golem's Peak. Again, you'll get a whole bunch of very low ranking weapons. So ignore this. That's not how you get it. You can get it by attacking the clan boss. If you attack the clan boss, I've got some pretty good weapons, really good artifacts out of that. And every once in a while, this market will come up with something good. You know, you'll see a legendary weapon, and they're like, that's why I just hoard them, because it's so rare to have an opportunity to get one, that when an opportunity comes up to get any legendary weapon or epic, I just take it and I just hoard those legendary artifacts. So make sure that you've got the right artifacts. Make sure that you at least have some artifact. Make sure you have some weapons, some shield. Make sure you've assigned those champions some kind of defense, some kind of artifacts, and rank those artifacts all the way up. Now, if you really want to put some might behind your attack, make sure that they're artifacts that fit that character, fit that champion. And if you that, along with ranking them up and making sure that you've enchanted them as high as you can, that is going to help you more than anything. Make sure that XP is all the way up. Make sure that you've enchanted them as much as you can. Make sure that the weapons are ranked up as high as you can. Those are the ways that you get it to where when you go in and you attack, whether it's in your campaign, whether it's in the dungeons, the faction wars, the arena, or the clan boss, it's going to help you in all those things. Some more than others, depending upon the artifacts you got, and depending upon the type of champion you got. But it's going to help you in all those areas. So so get those things taken care of, and I guarantee you it's going to help you, and it's well worth doing the homework. A lot of this game, along with a lot of other games, a lot of it is just about grinding. You go through and you see, okay, I'm almost at 130. Might as well just go in and put it on an auto battle and just let it grind. And and sometimes you'll have like I have this 500, right? Well, 500, I hit that collect button. I'm obviously going to go over the 130. So as soon as I click that, I want to make sure that I have a ton of multi-battles so that thing just goes through and grinds as fast as it possibly can, so that I can get back down below that 130 and start accruing energy again. So be very careful about when you hit things like these little light bulbs or the lightning bolts, or even your arena tokens. So that's pretty much the name of the game. A reminder that when you go into the clan boss, make sure that if you're hitting hard, we got we do have some. We have Bilbo who used 7 clan keys, Bilbo, to get up to just below 7 million. He's getting about 1 million per clan key. 7 million is way too much to hit hard. The reason is that we only have, if we put all of our resources against the hard clan boss, if we put all, like we didn't attack the easy or the normal at all, every single one of us only attacked the hard, he'd be about halfway. We can get him down to about 50%. So that means that since he's never going to go, we're never going to get that number to 0. We're never going to get this purple infinity symbol on there. These are going to give the people that participated 2 chests. You get 2 chests for easy and normal right now because we defeat them, because we get their HP down to 0. We get that infinity. We're not going to get that for hard yet because we need you guys to rank up first. Okay, once you guys rank up, then we can defeat the hard clan boss, the hard demon lord, and then we'll get 2 chests. But this is just bonus. It's basically, this is the bonus round right now for us. So don't be throwing crap tons of clan boss keys on them, because you're only going to you're ripping yourself off. You're not helping the clan and you're not helping yourself. What helps yourself is I would go once on the easy, once on the normal, once on the hard, and if the normal isn't defeated yet, hit the normal again, But I really wouldn't put too many clan boss keys into hard because you're just not going to get much out of it. I do need somebody to confirm for me when you guys play. Once it hits this little infinity symbol, if you use a clan boss key, does it give you both treasure chests, or do you have to hit it before it gets to infinity to get the 2? So I don't know. I've not figured this out yet. So experiment around and let me know. Can you get both treasure chests if you participate after it's hit 0 on the HP? I don't know this, but anyways, that's what I would do. I would recommend hit Bilbo. I would recommend hitting easy. If you go into easy, look at this. We got people 1 clan key, almost 2, right? 1.5. I mean, there were 2 clan keys. Hot Ross Bun got 1.5. So it would be very easy to get. Wow, where are you coming up all these clan keys there, Bilbo? I hope you're not buying clan keys. I strongly discourage the purchasing of clan keys. It's just not worth it. But anyways, yeah. Make sure that you're hitting something that is going to get you something out of it. If you're less, if you need to use an extra couple of clan keys just to get it to where it's above the 286,000 on the easy, all right, sure. To get those 2 really good treasure chests. But once you get to the point where you can do 1 million in damage, man, hit that normal clan boss, because then you get two treasure chests of that too. So if you can do 1 million in damage on the normal, hit one of them each. There's your 2 morning clan keys right there. Because if you hit 2 in the morning, 2 at night, you get 4 clan keys a day. Now look at that. I'm at 2. I have already beaten it. Let's see here. I've already gotten 1 on there. I think, did I get 1 on there? I did not. But even though he's already built, even though he's already beat, I'm gonna find something out here. Let's see what happens when he's already at 0 and I use a clan boss key. What happens? I'm real curious about this. So yeah, let's see what happens. Now see, he's at infinity. So I'm not gonna down him. He's already been downed, but I think I might get something for it. We will find out, because I have not done any clan keys against him. So this will be interesting. We'll learn something right here on the live stream. So because they did a bunch of changes and they all went into effect yesterday. And I think we're all still kind of learning what that all means. So yeah, as you can see, it does take a few minutes for me to be down. In the clan boss. Sorry, I had to take a couple of glugs of water. Drink lots of water, kiddies. It's good for you. But it's real interesting. Like, I noticed that Robo is usually one of my weakest champions, and he's the one with the kind of squared off hatchet there, right? And he's got the little cascading thing hanging off his helmet. I don't think that's supposed to be his hair. He's got spikes coming off his shoulder, his actual shoulder, not his shoulder blade or something. But yeah, I'm noticing that he's not doing that bad. But Queen Eva over there, little flying lady there, she's getting her butt kicked, and I think that's Richtoff the Bold that's also just about ready to get that just went down right there. Richtoff the Bold just went down. He's usually one of my strongest champions, so it's interesting. Oh, and there's Ava went down, but there's Robo. He's still going, and he's usually the first to go down in any other type of battle. So that's the thing you got to keep in mind is that some champions do better than others depending upon the battle. So some of them will have artifacts that are just for that battle. Some of them just have certain abilities that work better in different types of battles. So you gotta learn which champions are better for some battles and which ones are not. Until you learn what that difference is, because I really haven't learned myself. I'm still learning. We're all still learning. Until you learn that, you gotta just kind of make a choice and just go for it. Now, see, I am not getting a chest out of that. So that's oh, and look. It did not even register me. So you do not rank. You do not. Oh, wait. Or do I? Do I rank? No. Whoa. Katana did 5 clan keys on the normal? Jeez, dude. Oh, okay. So there I am. There's General Toot now. 4 million with 1 clan key. But see, all these other people, they did several clan keys. So that's good to know. But this hard guy, he you can use some clan keys against him, but it's just the most you'll get at this point in time is 1 treasure chest. So and especially if you can't do at least 3 million in damage, if you can't do at least 3 million in damage, don't bother doing anything with hard. 3 million in damage, you ain't getting nothing. So I see some people with less than 3 million right now. I would recommend those people use at least 1 more clan key to get it up past that 3 million, so that you get at least some kind of treasure chest out of it. So anyways, I hope that helps. Before we leave, I'm going to check into the chat room as I always do and see if there's any questions. Jedi is wise. Padawan is learning to obey. I like that, Lap. Good job. Always, hey, if you can do a good Star Wars reference, that's always a good time. We'll get this down in time. Y'all are doing an amazing job. Afternoon, everyone. Let's see. And, okay. And this, dear God, don't hit normal unless easy and normal are down. Don't hit hard, I meant to say. So, Yeah, that doesn't help anyone, especially yourself. Yep. By the way, if you're not familiar with the band Obsessed, it's a really great band. Uh, Look up their song. I think it's called Street Side. They're it's a really great. Let's see here. I'm gonna look it up real quick here. The Obsessed. The lead singer's name is Scott Weinrich, but he goes by the name Wino. Um, and really short dude, but really cool dude. Um, Let me see here. Oh, The Church Within. Yes, The Church Within. Street Side. Yeah, Street Side is the name of the song. So look up The Obsessed, The Church Within, Street Side. There's a video. It's a really cool video. And yeah, Henry Rollins describes Scott Wino as he has the aura of a man who angers slowly. And a man who angers slowly is a man who stays angry for a very long time. So it's got that, when the devil screams at you, it's not nearly as scary as when the devil whispers. And, basically Scott Weinrich of The Obsessed, he's like when the devil whispers. It's way, way more threatening. Anyways, so yeah, by the way, I'm going to be recommending a band for you to listen to while you play Raid Shadow Legends every day. And I think today, in honor of the new member, see, look at that, we're 30 out of 30. By the end of this stream, we've already filled that spot. That's kind of how things go with this. I think it was yesterday, I recommended the band Powerwolf. They're a concept band that are basically the Armata di Strigoi, which is vampiric werewolves. And today I recommend just a doom metal band out of Jersey called The Obsessed. And take a listen to The Obsessed. And if you haven't listened to Powerwolf, take a listen to them. And I'll have a different different music recommendation tomorrow. I only do this on the weekdays, so I will definitely see you tomorrow. And good luck, happy raiding, and yeah, don't put a 1-inch replica of the Statue of Liberty up your left nostril. It doesn't suck as bad as the arena right now, and how badly we all get our butt kicked in the arena, but it's still kind of painful. I mean, not as painful, but it's still a bummer, man. See you tomorrow.